15 character today. I just realized I forgot to put Seasonal 15 in my title, so I'm gonna have to edit that just right now. Do you wish to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello, everybody. Hard Rocker right here.
Are you going to be live streaming as well, Hard Rocker?
I will be live streaming as well. Definitely gonna have some fun here. Gonna see what we could do. Two-player seasonal. Used to soloing, so it's gonna be nice to have a partner along.
Yes, indeed.
It's nice that it actually is working. I tried to get into a game yesterday with a fellow person, and we had the hardest time, man, trying to get into a game to get it to work.
Yeah, I would imagine. So, I'll start the game up here. What difficulty do you want to do this on? I would assume probably normal to start up things off.
No,
Okay,
no,
hard.
I honestly hate normal to start off just because I feel like with either hard or expert, you benefit way more. Like hard isn't much difficult than expert, but you get a lot of bonuses. I mean, normal. Hard isn't much more difficult than normal, especially starting out, and you get a lot more bonuses, and you can kind of increase really quickly, just kind of boost our characters real quick, and then probably about halfway through Act 2, or maybe even Act 3, we jump back out and up it to X, kind of keep it where we're staying the last for a minute. But I know we can definitely handle hard. I leveled hard all the way up by myself.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we can two-man hard, no problem.
Reeks of death. The fallen star is near.
I'll try my best. I'll try my best not to leave you behind, just because I've played this so many times. I'm just naturally run and go. And I know you haven't played this as much, so if you need a minute, just say, "Hey, wait a second." Yeah. But we can definitely do this as like, I know that, like, if I run off and you're in town, you can turn the mission in, and then we can continue going along the mission. Like, we both don't have to go back to a specific spot, which is nice.
Oof. 1 second, viewers. I just lost the party connection, which actually looks like I can't join. So that's lovely. Just give me a second, I'll get things fixed.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates until we drive them back. They keep coming.
Will Capo smiles on me.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Zakharum has fallen to disgrace.
Should work. There we go. Apologize, my lovely viewers. Lost connection to the party, but for some reason not the stream at the same time, so that's good.
The dead will overwhelm
us all.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it would have sucked if I had to redo the stream. But then again, it might have been beneficial. Just because then I would have been able to rename the stream to its correct name. But then again, I could just watch the stream here and edit the stream as I'm watching it. Is that the correct button? There's the correct button. Did you know you can actually edit the stream as you're watching? Well, as you're doing it.
Interesting, I never tried.
You have
One of the
to,
wretched mothers.
at least
There are more of them in
as
the
far as I
ruins
can
down the
tell,
road.
you have to be on the computer at least. You can edit the video as you're streaming with the computer nearby. So thankfully I always have my laptop nearby. Then again, I don't like using it while I'm streaming because the streaming can get
Yeah, you can do that when you start using when you have to start separating your bandwidth.
yeah. I usually do my best to have all my devices besides my console, and then also my computer on at that time period. I can't really control anything outside of it, sadly. Otherwise I would. So I'm gonna select different weapons.
Old Capo smiles on me.
Ooh, actually, probably should have selected a pet, just so I don't have to go and pick up everything. Ooh, I just realized you lost your hand pet, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you still have it?
Yeah, that's an account thing.
Okay. There we go. That should fix it. Now the stream should be named correctly. I do like how you can actually edit the stream as you're streaming. That's a I like how my character holds the dagger upside down and actually stabs correctly. Compared to how some games they have a default animation on how you stab for each character. Well, for every character we have the same.
These unholy
You have each
creatures.
character have a custom way they hold a weapon, stuff like that. So sometimes the animation and the positions don't match up. If that makes sense.
Old Tristram. Diablo himself once walked this place.
I actually still kind of like that they put a lot of the different Diablos, like the prior Diablo stuff into this one.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, like,
Thank you for your help.
Nor should
homages or homage or like references and kind of other stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
come. We'll need to open.
We gotta keep an eye out for the staff of hurting stuff. That's what I was trying to collect when I died on my last hardcore character.
Okie dokie.
The first
Here,
part's
let me
gonna be
open the gate.
up in the cathedral, level 1.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was...
It's gonna be black mushrooms.
Still recharging.
I'm going to make my barbarian two-handed, I believe.
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
People said she was a witch.
Yeah, two-handed
I
her.
never
That's what
believed
I Luckily, I didn't lose my
More fury.
fucking. Sorry for the language. I didn't lose my two-handed ancient set piece weapon for the Immortal Kings. I was trying out some of the, there's this dual wielding set that you can get that does
Here's the key.
for,
And my thank you.
Whirlwind,
Came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking
and I was
within
using
his
that when
troubled
I
heart.
died, so I didn't lose
consoled
my
him
main
as best
weapon that I really
could.
like.
Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again, but like Aiden, I'll be gone before they
go
fall.
much more into the battle than I do. And I'm the barbarian.
I need fury.
Yeah, old habits.
Yeah, I would imagine.
That's why I typically play that kind of a class, because I like to be, like, up in the fray.
Yeah, makes sense. It's okay, you won't die.
Yep.
That's the quote of the year so far.
I have a, power on right now that if I receive fatal damage, it'll restore 25% of my life.
Oh.
So, if I die, I won't die.
The fallen stars are hidden. This is where the star fell. I need fury.
Well, that's interesting.
What?
What do you the
That?
pattern, yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
I forgot to do something, and now it's gonna be so much better.
Okay. Thought I've told you it's not okay to forget something.
I know.
Well, that's... I was just invited to a random chat. I'm gonna...
You were?
Yeah, I don't know what it's about or who's in it or who invited me, but you know, I'm in a random chat now. I'm gonna stick near you as I check something out real quick. My nose just itched.
Right.
I just invited 2 people to come watch my stream. So I don't know how well that will work out, but you know.
What happened?
I invited 2 people to come watch the stream. And I don't
Oh,
know.
nice.
They're not gamers, so you know, I don't know how well it's gonna work out.
More fury.
You know, I like my battle stick thing at the moment. But you know what? I don't really care. I'm a
Not
barbarian.
enough fury.
You've been equipping gear, right?
Yes, I've been equipping new gear.
Okie dokie, just making sure. Ah, a nice shield. That fits my
What I
belt better.
forgot to do was spend my Paragon points.
Ooh, doesn't sound good. Paragon points.
After you reach level 70, you continue to gain levels, but they're called Paragon points.
Yeah,
And each time you gain, there's 4 different categories. And each level... Sorry, go ahead.
And I'm
I
cursed.
thought you lost all.
Once the
I thought
captain
you
of
would've
King
lost all
Leoric's
that from
army,
your
I
seasonal
left
character,
only
but I
to
guess
honor
they
my
carry over,
land and my king.
even after death.
They
No man
carry
has a
your
greater love
Paragon
for his king than I had
levels
for
carry
mine,
over even
as I
after death.
drove my blade through his dark
Pretty
and
much the
corrupted
only
heart.
thing you lose is what your character had on them in their inventory. Everything else you pretty much keep if you earned it. If it's something that was earned for your account has it, it doesn't get lost. It's basically like whatever gear you had equipped and whatever was in your inventory on that character when it died. Your stash stays. Oh man, I should have took a screenshot because there was a tip that came across and it told me everything specifically that you keep after death.
Yeah, that would be something to keep. You should have screenshot, honestly.
It's you keep your gold, you keep your blood shards, you keep your Paragon points, you keep your whatever's in your stash, and you keep all of your progress as far as like professional progress. So like I don't have to retrain any of the people or nothing. Basically, think about it like basically the world still functions exactly the same except for now you're no longer a part. That character is no longer a part of it.
Okie dokie. Ooh, 2 viewers. Whoop whoop. If you have any questions, proceed to comment.
Nice. But
If I don't know
yeah,
the
and so
answer,
it's not like completely unforgiving if you end up high level and then die. You just have to go back through the fucking grind of 1 to 70.
yeah, okay.
Not enough fury.
And then once I hit level 70, I'll be able to start back up on my Paragon points and all that stuff.
We thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat, save me.
Ooh, magic thingy. Lead them towards here. Pull it.
Yeah. I didn't see no black mushrooms.
Thank you.
You live. Fortune smiles on you, old man. I'm here to bring you back to Leah.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Come on, Deckard, shut up and open the portal.
Fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
I have honored my pledge to Leah and rescued Cain.
Uncle, our time is...
Not much.
Please,
The
Uncle.
ancients grant me strength.
Ooh, that was a nice belt I just grabbed. I just got.
The skeleton.
The orange.
Leah, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Ooh, I got 3 viewers now.
But what of the texts? The saga rules.
Oh crap, we're on your game, so I don't have my powers active.
Oh?
Yeah. Oh well.
You are helping them. You don't need to be sorry.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hedrig! Help me!
I couldn't have done this.
Well, Hedrig,
I can help. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to
I just
get
got a
back to
two-handed weapon.
town.
Nice.
Meh though. Not very good. Well, it has good. It has a bit higher damage than what I have, but it has lower defense and vitality, so, or whatever the heart, well, the heart and plus is.
That's actually a lot of different things. Like, it could be vitality, it could be life per hit, life per second. Like, the heart's basically anything to do with life. It could be resistances.
Yeah.
Like, but I think for the most part, you're right. It's just basically your vitality.
Yeah. Like, I'm assuming it's something that. I'm assuming the left is attack, while the middle is defense. The defense rating, while the right is more of just like regeneration on your health or something that involves health.
Yeah, it's the left is attack, the middle is defense, and the right is health. Health or survivability, one of the two, but I think it's actually vitality. I think it's damage, armor, and vitality. I think it's like each one's kind of a slight mixture of a couple of different things.
What kind of figured? I was just assuming if there's something that has 3 ups, that's something way better than what you have.
Huh?
I'm just assuming
Yeah, pretty much. Um, 3's maximum that it'll be extra. Like I've never seen anything over 3. Even when I do bars, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, same.
gets me happy. It's like a major improvement. You want to check this one and I'll check a different one?
Sure, but the last time we kind of split up in a crypt on hardcore, I kind of died. But then again, it
Yeah,
was the
that's
game we
true.
were talking. Oh shit, that's acid. Yep, there's some grave diggers here. Uh-oh.
Need more time.
That almost turned out bad. Especially since they circled me.
Yeah, you can't move through enemies yet.
Yeah. Rock hand detector. Does acid damage, like, can enemies stack acid in this area? Like, if you cannot hit something.
Yes.
More
Okay,
fury.
so yeah. They could have just really screwed me over if they had all encircled me and they put all their
Yeah,
acid
that's just, you can get a lot of different things stacked up on top of you, and it will stack and it'll eat through you. That's typically how my hardcore characters end up dying, is I'll get like stuck and trapped in like with some wallers or some reflect damage or poison, and it's typically the 3 things that kill me,
Yeah.
because it'll just get stacked and then eat me and I can't get away. Kind of sucks.
Not enough fury.
Ooh, a mace. Ooh, that has 3 better damage. I'm taking it. Notice the maces are slower. Is this something that's actually...
What?
Do weapons have different attack speeds in this game, or am I just imagining that?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so yeah.
They
the
do
maces,
have different attack speeds.
I'm assuming it's kind of like Skyrim, where where axes are the middle ground, the swords are the fastest, and maces are the slowest.
I don't really know if it works exactly like that. I think they're more like, some of them are slightly fast. Like you can get an axe that's between a certain attack speed and like a mace it might work where the maces are a little bit slower, but they're like anywhere between 1 to 2, as opposed to a dagger's 1.5 to 2.5. I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% sure though. But I know that like different weapons there is an attack speed stat on the different weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to focus on keeping battle axes and swords.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Yeah, you get this really cool weapon that's a part of your Immortal King set. That looks fucking awesome. It's like a big giant 2-handed, like, I can't really tell if it's supposed to be like a giant warhammer or not, but it looks like a giant 2-handed axe more than it does anything else. So I always call it a 2-handed axe, but it's quite possible to be a warhammer.
New as the day it was
Like if somebody came up and was like, no, it's a warhammer, I'd be like, oh, okay, well it looks like an axe.
I want my life to mean
But it's definitely probably an axe.
Yeah.
There is deadly work to be done.
But there's also... Somebody left the freaking milk out on the counter and just left it there.
We should also probably pay attention to exactly where we can actually pick up the whatever the golden cider is with the skull plug.
Hmm?
For upgrading?
What about it?
We should probably pay attention on where we can actually pick it up so when we need it.
Pick. I'm sorry. Pick what up?
I don't know, the thing that you get to train for your blacksmith and everything.
Sorry, Vinny. I'm not bad, dude. You're gonna have to like You're gonna have to like. I only heard bits and pieces of each of the things you said. I
Because
heard
you
something
were...
about we gotta keep in. Well, you were kind of cutting in and out on my party the whole time. Like you kind of like cutting in and out, but I heard something about we gotta keep an eye out for golden spiders for the blacksmith.
Yeah, the material you need. We should keep an eye out for where exactly you can get it or how you can get it. Unless you know how.
You get all of it from salvaging.
So just salvaging and you get it? Okay.
Yeah.
Any specific items I should keep an eye out for?
Leoric's crown, I will.
Not until late game. Honestly, at this point in the game, I would just equip the best gear and salvage everything. Pick up everything you can.
No, I mean for any gear I should try. Well, I don't know. I don't know how the words at the moment.
Is there any gear you should keep an eye out for to not salvage? Is what you're asking?
No.
I suppose I can sell you one or two things if I must.
I don't know how to use my words properly. I lost.
It's okay.
Well,
yeah, because you don't know how to use your words properly.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't want to listen to this dude.
If he doesn't know how to use his words properly, we shouldn't watch
It's
him.
okay. It's okay. I can figure out what you're trying to say if you really want to try.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go to the location we need to go to.
Okay, sorry, I was just swapping out gear so I can salvage.
Yeah, it's fine. I lost a streamer. I don't want to lose another. To my incompetence of words.
What's wrong, Portal?
Ooh, I'm opening the big door. Not a very good idea to do solo loot. So you know what? Barbarians aren't known to have the greatest smarts.
Hey, they are very battle smart.
Yeah. But they aren't exactly known for it.
Okay, I caught ya.
A foe worth killing.
Yeah, you know, that works, because, you know, wizards do need to have a high intelligence. Barbarians, that's great. Oh, my arm just...
I just pay attention to how many there's that little comment box that stays black, and I just kind of pay attention to when there's white that pops up over there.
Yeah, I never really get comments.
I don't get comments until after I've been streaming for a while, and then I'll get usually they're kind of just like one of my streams it was cool because I had somebody like talking to me back and forth while they were at work.
Yeah.
But usually it's just somebody popping in, asking, like, they'll ask a question about the game, and then they'll leave. And that's pretty much it. Or they'll come in and they'll make a comment on the game, and then they'll leave.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which I really don't mind. Like, I got a couple people that have come in and like, hey, when I was running around at 70, they're like, hey, can you boost me up real quick? And I go, yeah, sure, and run them through a couple of rifts, get them to 70 so they can restart their Paragon.
Makes sense.
But I don't know, I've seen a lot of streamers. Ooh, nice. I've seen a lot of streamers that tend to get a lot of people that jump in and out and just the whole comment and back and forth and just kind of constantly conversate with them, but I've not reached that level of streaming yet.
Yeah. I noticed I do a lot more damage with you around. That or you're just doing all the damage. You're probably doing all the damage now that I think about it.
I was like, probably. I just didn't want to say anything. But, to be fair, I have a huge boost to my intelligence right now that you don't have in your strength that gives me a major boost to my damage.
Very much so true. What, you call my character? Yeah.
No, like, right now I'm, increases the damage for wizards by, I'm doing almost 300% damage right now.
So I'm looking at this circle of enemies, and I don't know how I want to fuck with them. It's kind of late now to decide I don't want to fuck with them. That's all I gotta do. I might need some assistance. That's all I gotta say. Especially since one of them is golden. I don't know how I should feel about this.
I'm coming. I'm working through these little guys.
Yeah, I'm doing fine, I think. Yeah, my health isn't going down too low. I'm wiping them out.
It's okay, I'm up here helping.
Yeah,
I see. I started learning my role a lot better. I was like, I'm gonna go up top and flank while he's down there taking all the hits.
Yeah.
It worked out for us really well.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, finally I got a chest piece.
How is it a javelin does less damage than my shield?
Smiles on me.
I don't know.
Of that I am certain.
So,
He alone had the king's ear. And
maybe because you shield dash and just,
instilling the notion
I don't know,
of imminent
getting smacked
attack
with
by
a giant
Westmarch.
piece of metal in the
Afraid to
face
speak
does
against
kind
the
of hurt.
Archbishop. The councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
Maybe you have a spike on them. Sorry.
I was just reading something out loud for my viewers. Continue.
I was gonna say, maybe you have a spike on the shield, so not only when you hit him with the shield, you also spike him in the face.
That might work, but then again, my shield's pretty flat.
So, Vinny, how much are you willing to kind of work on stuff in this with me?
Yeah, pretty willing. If you, I might as well.
Because there's a lot of like extra stuff to do. There's a lot of challenges to do. There's speed runs to do, and I just kind of sucks because I don't have any like partners for some of the stuff where it would be a lot easier to just kind of have somebody partner with.
Well,
especially the speed runs.
I honestly wouldn't mind helping. That's actually kind of why I asked if you want to do this new seasonal hardcore character together as well. I kind of want an active stream thing as I'm doing my let's play. I've actually recorded like 3 episodes today, and I actually have a plan on how I'm going to be releasing them instead of like all 3 of all at once. I'll release one on Monday, one on Tuesday, and one on Friday, and then on Saturday I'll record the next episode. And then during that period I'll be live streaming random things.
Yeah.
In the eastern kingdom of Khezistan, I heard rumors of Zakarum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce
What's cool
that
too
this
is you
order was
don't
founded
pick the same book up
200 years
twice.
ago,
Once you get
just
it
as
adds
Rakis
it.
took his
And
army of
you go up
paladins
and you
west.
click the book
But these
that was there
Crusaders
before,
went
it would
east
just give you
on a
gold.
very different mission.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But there is a lot of lore to collect in this game.
Yeah, I would imagine. Ooh, I'm gonna got Frenzy. Yep, that's the one I like. Frenzy. Oh, you just teleported home, didn't you?
I just what?
Never mind. You're still on my map. Ooh, more gear. Ooh, that's a better shield. I look less barbarian-y now. I would also say I probably shouldn't pay attention to who my viewers are, especially since we've both confirmed that it's very glitchy on when it tells you when you have viewers or not.
That too.
Because I have like 10 viewers right now, and it just, my thing says 0 because it's a bit glitchy. It usually gives you a rough estimate that are at the period in time that you're on, or well, the little lag behind. Well, I see the Black King. Not because he's not black.
Where's the Skeleton King?
In front of me.
Oh no, that's not the Skeleton King.
Oh.
Maintain your incantations. He will soon turn.
That's the Templar. You'll know the Skeleton King.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I gotta remember, you're not.
Remind me not to.
You're not as experienced at things with this as I am. You haven't played it as much as me.
I'm so glad
what happened?
Realized my mistake.
No, what happened?
Nothing. I need a water sheet. I may have slightly stopped paying attention for a period of time and got ganked by these two.
No, you didn't get ganked.
Oh yeah, sure.
You got ambushed. If you'd have got ganked, you'd have been dead. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna correct myself, but then you beat me to it, so I don't know. Instead of me correcting myself, it was you correcting me.
Yeah, I don't know why I do that. I don't mean to.
I don't blame you.
What made it?
I do it to you sometimes.
I know, and I don't blame you.
You can't really blame someone for, correcting others.
I am Cormac.
It's not that I want to, it's not that I, it's just that I don't want you to continue to be wrong, is the thing.
It's better to correct someone's knowledge and their ignorance.
A strong spirit my side could prove.
Well, especially because you're one of those people that, you're like me, you like to share your knowledge, so I don't want you to have, like, improper knowledge. And, like, when I share my knowledge, I like to let you know when it's, I try and let you know when it's not 100% true, or if I don't know how true it is. Same as you. But if I know, I'll correct. I just sometimes auto-correct, and everybody, it's like the phone, everybody fucking gets so mad at auto-correct.
Yeah.
I have to turn off. That shit pisses me off. Or predictive text. Predictive text is so much worse. Whoever thought of that must have been like, I know how to get one over on people. They were like, oh, the predictive text. Oh yeah, we're gonna kill this guy.
The Coven is my brotherhood now.
Do you have Whirlwind yet?
Please forgive me.
What?
My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal
Like
can
mobility?
never be forgiven.
Yeah.
Is it a passive?
Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order...
That is agreeable.
Then onward...
Bleed damage is pretty effective to have.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes having a nice bleed attack, bleed attack damage is very useful for a melee character. Fallout, especially in bats and critical sneak them as well. Like, oh boy, that Deathclaw did not expect that coming.
Not enough fury.
Ooh. I was gonna do my best to make sure I'm not in the area when it explodes. Yeah, I kind of wish at this point that you were a monk so I don't have to face my health.
I could switch.
If you want to, you may.
Alright, I'll switch. I don't mind playing a monk.
An ally has departed.
I think it would probably work out a little better.
I just realized, wait, you should be able to fight the guys, right? Or am I going to have to do the heavy lifting for a bit?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see, especially if your character just gets
I think I'll be okay. I should, quite honestly though, it should level me right out to about where you're at, because like
Or wait until you join. Well, I had a book reading, a scroll going on, so it would give something for the viewers. But I shall proceed to advance forward in the plot, I guess, or at least move around.
you could keep going. I won't have to complete the story because I already have on mine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just for this situation I just walked into where the entire room's filled with enemies.
You should be fine. That's why I wanted to play on hard, not on expert.
Just flew into my face. Ooh! Creates a shockwave that deals damage enemies in their path. Cost 30. I'd rather have a 20. Could do.
Am I still in your game?
I'm pretty sure you are. Yep. Nope. No, you're not. I'll invite you. There you go. I've just invited you.
Sweet. Yeah, actually, I find monks to be quite fun too, so I don't mind playing a monk. And I like to be up front close, so I'll feel a little more comfortable playing a monk. Okay, let me see.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have frenzy, so it stacks. Probably pay more attention to that for when I am attacking. You know, I've been drinking coffee all day, and I think I should probably switch out the coffee for some water right about now.
Yeah, I drank a cup of coffee early this morning, and then I was drinking other stuff all day, and then I swapped out for coffee because I started getting tired. It's nice though, because now I have someone to talk to and keep me entertained, and I'm not just sitting here grinding all by myself.
Because at least now we can talk about the same thing or strategize or, you know, just relax.
We can bullshit a little bit.
You can slack off a little and I can pick up where you're slacking, or I can slack off and you can pick up for my slacking.
I think that's probably partially what happened to my hardcore character is I was like I went a little bit, just a little too high in my torment.
Yeah, and with me being a noob, I will make sure to keep us in check with my skill level and difficulty. Because you will be now thinking about, oh shit, wait, he's not as skilled as I, so I don't think he might not be able to handle this as well as I can.
I don't know, I'm kind of harsh on people, quite honestly.
True,
Unfortunately, like, I kind of like to try and push people. So I'll more so just be like, no dude, we got this. and because I know I can handle it, and I'll be like, no, I'll fucking save you.
Yeah.
but yeah, I think you being a little new to the hardcore, especially, you're gonna probably keep me a little bit more in check, because you're gonna be like, dude,
I'm about to get ganked.
Whereas opposed to me, I actually run into the habit a lot of I don't care when my cooldown, my respawn cooldown up, my extra life cooldown is up. I'll just keep doing this shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna die again. But you gotta see, dude. It's crazy. When my other hardcore character died, it was like it was meant to die. Because I died, I got that thing, and then I died. Like it was one of those like, oh.
Ooh, I hate when that happens. You know, I also hate games that, like for example, I remember being a dungeon in Skyrim, and I ended up beating it, and I picked up the tablet, and it was on the PS3, so it didn't have, I also, for some reason, I disabled autosaves, and so I got to the end of it. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like one of the DLC things, so it was a long one. It was also with a hard boss for some reason, just because I don't think I actually had good enough gear, and I don't remember what the problem was, but I remember I got like screwed over at the very end and died and had to restart the entire thing, which was really sucky. 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. I really shouldn't have done what I just did.
Okay, so you might have to kill. Yeah, you might have a couple of people right at first.
Yeah.
I might have to just kind of follow you for like a couple until I can get some couple battles until I can get some gear and stuff.
Yeah, how many would you do though? Yeah, not much. So I'll do the killing.
Here, let me fight one by myself. I want to see something.
Okay, there you go.
Alright, let's do this.
I forgot to switch my abilities. So I didn't like an ability, but I guess I'm in it. I'm in it for the long haul. Yeah, you can do damage.
You hear that?
You can fight him. You don't do as much damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. Yeah. We could do this. Let's go.
Hold on.
We got this.
I need to reselect my skills because I went to a skill I didn't like. I'd say it was the blood. It was the bleed damage. Like it sounded cool, but I don't like it. I'd rather have it on myself. I like the shockwave. Feels so much more nice. It's also kind of funny seeing my character fly through the screen with Brog next to 200 feet because hold on. Okay, that's just me seeing stuff. I wonder if there's still any coffee left. I don't think so since my mom woke up. Yeah, she used some coffee. Oh,
yeah.
Nerves is still I haven't really what happens some viewers come in and join in, watch your video, and realize how low level you are, and then ask what happened. Okay, we just wait. Yeah, okay, it was just that time. Okay. Ooh, revenge. Sounds like a lot of fun. And let's see, nerves of steel. Fatal damage instead reduces you to 15% life for 3 seconds. Afterwards, you take 95% reduced damage and are immune to all control impairing effects. You know, that sounds a lot more effective considering it has the words fatal in it.
I will forever live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we lay him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I
anything that protects you against fatal damage, you're probably gonna definitely want, especially in a hardcore character situation, just because the random acts of oh fuck. That you go through.
It leaves me with 15% health, but you know, 15% health is better than 0.
Well, that's true, and when you can regenerate, when you're regenerating life per second and life per hit, getting 15% of your health back is a lot better than not gaining any health back, because it's like one of those things that usually it saves me enough that it saved me enough plenty of times that I just with my life, between my life per second, life per hit, and life per kill, that it saves me so, like, my health will just go 15 real quick and then all the way back full.
Yeah. So I just realized something. So with my revenge ability and having that passive boost, I can just wait on my triangle for whenever I have the passive get activated, and then immediately hit triangle and get health for every hit that I take. Actually, I have to check to see if it's for 3 seconds afterwards. You take 90. Reduce you. So let's see, revenge. Release Yeah, it healed me for every enemy hit. I don't know if, like, for example, someone could damage more than it heals, but I'm assuming, I don't know. It sounds good though. That's all I care.
What is it?
It's revenge.
Oh, where it heals you for more than, or for every enemy hit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I noticed usually. Hold on a second.
Sure thing.
Sorry, I had to plug in my headset. But I noticed usually what doesn't kill, what kills me the most is when they're doing like elemental damage.
I would assume.
More than when they're like physically hitting me. I forgot what I was gonna say because I had to hold on a second and then. Oh well, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You used to be an adventurer like you until you misfired. You used to be an adventurer like you until you misfired and hit my shield and you did break both your legs.
Benny, I need help.
I'm coming. I'm ditching my battle.
I don't need help. I don't need help.
So how do you like what I said?
You're used to being an adventurer like me, so what?
So you fired an arrow at me and it missed, hitting me, so it hit my shield and I think you break both your legs. You know, I'm not wrong. I used to be an adventurer like you, but I broke both your legs, so you're no longer the kind of adventurer that I am.
And I can't wait till I get some of my cooler abilities for my monk.
How you doing on health?
2/3. I finally got some pants. Yeah, we're gonna get... Yeah, it's not those ones.
Yeah, not these ones.
We're gonna have a lot of crowd control and crowd damage and heals. It's gonna be nice.
Money. Who keeps money in their books?
Lots of people.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Since no one's gonna really try robbing your book, well, look at your books when they're quickly robbing through your house. Sure, if they're looking for something, then yeah, they'll go through your books.
Yeah, you gotta be careful which one you pick though, cause like, I used to keep money in my video game cases, and I specifically bought a shitty video game that I was lucky to come across, and I was like, oh, I'll keep money in there because no one will ever want to play it. But you know, it's amazing how many people will pick up the game and be like, and like bust your balls for it while they open up the game and look and see that the actual disc is in there and then close the game. So, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
And you gotta find the right one. You gotta find the one where people kind of look at it and go, oh, now and everything. You gotta just pass by it.
Yeah, kind of like how when I was younger, I would just go through, look at all your games, pick out the one that looked the most interesting, and then like open it up and flop it into your system. Flop. You know, I was always very gentle with games, especially if they weren't mine.
You know, it's funny, is all of you guys, your siblings, and Katrina and her kids, have all been very good about making sure to take care of my stuff. They don't, like, maybe not everybody else's, but at least my stuff. They try, like, no, don't mess with, don't do that, no, not with Uncle Ted. You know, it's awesome. Everyone's like, why do they take so much care of your stuff? And I'm like, cause we have an understanding.
We have the understanding that I'm the best uncle, and I'm not the one you want to fuck with.
Yeah, cause I'll actually kick your ass. I've made examples, enough examples that people know that I'll actually, yeah, you ain't say. You remember, Alex was not allowed in my room for like years.
Filled with serfs
Yeah.
and an ancient broken down
Years.
I could actually use that to my advantage to not deal with Alex.
Why Lazarus
Going
was so
into your room,
intent on
sitting
this
and
becoming
You know
our
how
seat of
many
power.
people, you know how many times the girls would do that too? Like Ella or Cadence would come into the room and just because they knew Alex wasn't allowed in there, they'd be like, I'm going to hang out with Uncle Ted because you're not allowed in there.
Yeah. What you putting up?
I need to find me some gear.
I run some legs. I completely don't mind that. Well, actually, I see like fire on my foot. Like I don't know what just happened, but like fire on my foot is just like so glad my your screen goes different and it actually flashes the elixir above your head when you're going home.
Yes, it is nice.
You never use the elixir until you really have to need it. And so when that happens, when you're just surrounded by enemies, you realize, oh shit, this is the moment.
Yeah, it does pretty good. It does, you know, like, it's not like, oh, here's a little drop of health. It actually fills quite a bit of your health.
You know, with my area of attack thing, it really does affect me attacking the barrier and killing skeletons at the same time.
Yeah,
Actually, no,
Barbarian's really nice.
No, I'm not using that. Not get like fully raised upon in the comment section of each review. I finally said it correctly this time. I had to correct myself.
Nice.
So I kept accidentally calling them streamers when I meant viewers. Big difference.
Yeah, pretty huge difference.
Yeah. One's playing the game, one's watching the game, the person's playing the game.
One's making a video, one's watching the video. One's really only doing one thing.
Seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however.
This is what I think.
Perhaps I'm simply suffering from an
Oh no, they're viewing and
brought on
commenting.
by the recent change
So
of
they're really doing
That
two
might have
things.
sounded weird, but I actually made a Reddit account specifically to post a question on Reddit, which was I'm asking what video game I'm thinking of. And I remember I used to love watching it, and it was a zombie video game. I'm pretty sure it was a PC exclusive, like a PC only zombie game. Where its entire, I don't know if you really recognize it if I explain it to you, but I'm going to try explaining it to you. If you figure out what it is, tell me and I'll look it up to see if it's the correct game. So it's how it starts.
Okay, so, time out. Beforehand, if it's a PC only game, possibly not. I did PC game, but I did mainly MMO PC gaming, which is different than PC gaming. If it was a console game, I have a little bit better chance, but you can still try me because I know a lot of PC gamers, and I might have an idea.
Yeah. So, what the game is, it's a zombie game where
you will never defeat me!
Where when you start off, you pick a home base. You can pick between one of three places. The fire station, the police station, or the hospital. Those are one of your three choices. After you pick that space, you have to go and search it and clear out all the zombies. After that, you get a choice of, you get to scavenge. You get to scavenge or defend your home base. After a period of time, you'll be scavenging enough equipment to give people weapons and all that, ammo, food, and all that, and actually have other survivors with you at the time being. Where you'll have moments where you have to defend your home base with your NPCs, and make sure you defend your NPCs and make sure they're healed and all that. And I remember one thing that was actually pretty cool, but also pretty annoying, and made people extra on guard when they were recruiting, is that police officer zombies always had a gun. Given it was a handgun or a shotgun, then whenever you saw the one with the shotgun, you were fucked, especially since when it had a shot, the zombies with guns could actually use the weapon against you. So if it had a board with nails in it, you could use the board with nails against you. If it had a shotgun, it would shoot you with a shotgun. So whenever you saw a top zombie with a shotgun, you always need to run away. I posted a thing on Reddit to see if anyone can help me find out, but I feel like it's going to go well because someone told me. And again, I think I have a playlist in my YouTube playlist section of the game itself, but I don't remember, which is why I could fix it up later when I remember.
Yeah, I don't recognize that off the top of my head.
If I can find it out, I'll show you, because it's like a pretty badass game. Where's the lobby? You died? Oh no, you're alive.
No. Oh, it doesn't show you. I wish that showed you.
Oh, I see you.
There's
You're hidden.
when you hold R3. That when they do that, that's the yellow dots like that over their head. That's me blinding them. I'm gonna start calling out my abilities a little bit, because that way you can know when it's me doing it.
Yeah, I know what abilities are. I'm assuming the majority of the abilities that I'm not doing are you doing.
Say what?
I'm pretty good at telling when someone's doing an ability. Not. Or if I'm doing something or not. And if I ever get confused, I always make sure to try and verify if I'm doing something or not, or I'll stop attacking to see if it's truly me. Like me finding out that you were doing all the damage.
I remember killing this guy in the first one. The Mad King Tristan.
Not ready yet.
Did you know Skyrim used to have an ability called Walk Climb? Not Elder Scrolls, but like a previous installment. So you were able to climb buildings into like the balcony or something like that, sneaking that away. And there was actually an Elder Scrolls, a Skyrim game that had it where you can actually end up going to a judge case and having to actually do your plea and show evidence that you didn't do a crime or you did a crime. Like, I really want to play those games for it. But then again.
In Morrowind, you got banished from towns for your crimes. Like, to the point where it, like, not, like how in Skyrim, you can go in and you can kill somebody in the town, get the guards against you, and then they're like, you can be like, oh, hey, sorry, here you go, and they're like, okay, and then it's like, nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
Or you can leave and be gone for a period of time and come back, and they're like, hey, watch yourself, I'm watching you.
Do I know you from
and
somewhere?
Like,
exit the dialogue.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you, what's up? Yeah, I remember you, a little. But in Morrowind, no, once you got banished, you were banished. You were gone. You weren't allowed in. As soon as you came in, they, like, saw you as a threat. It was cool.
Oh, we've been recording for over an
Although,
hour.
I mean, unless it was just a glitch in my game, but I went, there was a couple of accounts that I was just not allowed to go inside. It could have been a faction thing. I don't know. It was a while ago. Morrowind was a while ago. But that one was fun. I wish they would redo some of the earlier ones, like remaster some of the earlier ones and let us play those
Yeah, I
while
agree.
we're waiting for Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah. It would be cool if they remastered some of their older titles on the PS4.
Like, yeah, Oblivion would be cool if they remastered it, but I'm talking, like, I think it would be cooler if they did one of the other ones that people didn't quite get to play that was
Yeah.
older. Like, cause like, most people that are Elder Scrolls fans became Elder Scrolls fans because of Oblivion and Skyrim.
Yeah.
Because those ones were the two most recent ones, but a lot of people, like a few people played Morrowind. That's where another good chunk of the group of people jumped in was Morrowind. But I didn't get to play the two before it, which was Hammerfell and Redguard, I think,
Yeah, Redguard.
something like that.
I remember it's Redguard. I remember watching a video about it.
I didn't get to play those two, but it would be kind of cool, in my opinion, to be able to play those again. I think it'd just be cool if they or even Fallout could do it too. They could do it with Fallout, remaster the first two.
Yeah.
And just put them on. They don't even have to really like remaster them. Just yeah, they'd have to remaster them. They'd have to remaster. It'd just be easier to remaster, I think.
Like, whatever is easier, just do that. Because, hell, I wouldn't mind looking at the old Fallout graphics on the PlayStation and play it.
Did you see that stranger?
Yeah, I just, to be able to have access to play the game would be cool.
Yeah. Ah, your, Mystic level stays the same. It's cute.
What do you mean?
My Mystic level is still 12, even though I haven't put anything into it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like all your other stuff, like basically just your character itself that dies.
Of course.
Your profession stuff stays. I wonder what I have in my stash actually. Oh my god, I got a thingy I can put in there. Where is it? Which one is it?
I won't do that.
Where is it there?
Ooh, I have... Oh. I have 52 attack, 2,387 defense, and 182 plus marks. That's a lot of plus marks.
What do you mean you won't do that? What level are you? You're 14? I'm already level 6.
Yeah.
So see, like I said, it won't take me long to catch you. I'm pretty sure they're called goatmen, like in the game. They're just goatmen. which is a Minotaur. So,
Okay.
you know, you're right. You're technically, yes, you're right. They are Minotaurs. Oh, nice Vulture Claw kick.
What?
I got a rune for one of my abilities that I like to use, and it's called Vulture Claw Kick. It releases a turret of fire that burns nearby enemies. You'll see it in a second.
Okay. Whew. Do you know elephants are scared of pigs?
They're scared of pigs too?
And besides being scared of pigs, you wanna know what else they're scared of?
Everything.
Fire. You wanna know how the Athens beat the Indian
what isn't
world?
really...
I don't know if you said
I didn't hear what you said because your mic was...
do you want to know how the Athens beat the Indian war elephants?
Was it fire?
No, yeah, a bit.
Did they release pigs like
they
on
lit pigs
fire
on fire and
pigs?
sent it into the battlefield. That's what they did.
That's messed up. That's so messed up.
Yeah. How they fought the Indian war elephants, they considered them like pigs on fire and sent it into the battlefield.
Yeah, like I said, man, that's messed up.
It's one way to fight a war elephant.
I mean, yeah, but dang, them poor pigs and all that wasted food.
Well, you can always go and skin it if you wanted to. Sure, its middle bits are probably nice and cooked. Sure, skin it.
No, you can't really eat an animal like that. Yep, it's not the same thing as cooking it. Like, you have to... Yeah, yeah, they can actually handle when the meat, like, cause there's all kinds of stuff you gotta clean out of the animal before you cook the meat, that it taints the meat.
Yeah.
Oh no, my fire's not gonna do nothing against these guys.
The ancients have blessed me.
Nice. I caught up. You're less than half ahead of me now.
Yeah. I like this ability, but it also feels weak. Especially when I play before.
Which one?
This one. Hold on.
Ow. I can't see which ability. Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh no, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
I just took 2 of whatever that was as a champ. was a weird hiccup I just had. Oh, a chicken. Can't kill it? No.
I think you can.
Well, I couldn't attack it directly, but then I did my smash ability.
I want to take you to Wormshire so bad.
Hmm?
I said I want to take you to Wormshire so bad, and you can kill the chickens, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of flew it across the screen by accident.
Accident? Or on
okay, maybe
purpose?
On purpose. We don't discuss it.
I did it on purpose.
It was like an accidental on purpose type of thing. I kind of wanted to see
we
it explode, but it kind of just flew across the screen instead.
We need to spread out just a little bit, not too much, and look for this bend.
Oh, okay. I just follow your lead, ahead of you.
Yeah, we're looking for the Kazura bend. Did you find it?
I don't think so.
I found it.
I'll make my way towards you.
Alright, I'm waiting right outside the entrance for you.
I wonder if it'd be better. Just a little heads up, there's a tree chasing me when I'm coming to you. Oh, another swarm. So I'm just gonna jump in and leave all these things outside the door for us. Why not?
Alright, now we can go. I just wanted to get that last little bit of a level. Nice. It's funny when my kid is like, I don't have any spirit. I can't do that. I don't think so. Oh, man, I almost got sent. See that? Bruce roast the cop.
Manuel will be here soon. It is turning. Your zeal won't save you.
Yeah, I don't know if that worked. I tried leaping over the damage before it had to do damage. Okay, so it did work. My
Still recharging.
I think too, if you time it just right, you can roll and not freeze, but still take the damage. I haven't 100% finished my theory on that, but I did test it for a while, and it did seem to work out.
Who are you to take what is regarded?
To hell with you.
Very well. Let the games begin.
Yeah, the odds forever be in your favor always on screen.
Yeah, we're gonna murder this person soon.
Well fought.
Yay, extending.
Only sword shard.
It has fallen where only
Yay.
What the
sword
fuck?
shard.
Well, that was eventful. Mott just flew up my shirt. savage all this shit.
The witch Magda and those who serve them.
Hope that wasn't important, because I kind of didn't want to pay attention to any of that.
My bad.
Because I kind of also wanted to mass salvage my shit, but you kind of can't mass salvage when someone's speaking for some unknown fucking reason.
Like I said, I just kind of go and I just skip everything because I've heard it like 100 times. But my last season hardcore character, I was actually very much started. My first video was I was doing all of this cinematics and everything and listening to all the conversations and all that stuff, and I got like just into Act 2 and I was like, oh, I already know this. I already know this. I already know this. Can I make myself some stuff? Nine, huh?
You know, I look at all the stuff that I can have crafted, but the very top shows you the like the level 58 stuff. So you have
yeah, it kind of sucks that you can't. Well, and it sucks because the filter, you can change the filter, but it doesn't do anything, in my opinion. Like,
it shows can equipped to have materials to all, which you have all the materials for. You can equip all of them. And
yeah, it's one of those things, like I said, it doesn't really help. It kind of just leaves you, like, I would like a lot, like, if I'm not, if, like, in the can equipped, it would be nice if it made it where I'm not the proper level, it doesn't show it.
Yeah, or at least you have a filter where it's higher level to lower level and lower level to higher level.
Right?
I'm gonna try something. Oh, I just crafted something for the first time.
Nice. Oh, I don't need that.
Yeah, I'd rather have this shield. Let's salvage it. I haven't received, too.
Yeah, I had to craft me some gear where I could because I was tired of all my slots being empty.
Don't blame you. That was weird. So one thing I've noticed my system's been doing, and it's actually been worrying me a little, it will go blue screen and then go back to normal. I don't know if my recording it goes blue screen as if like everything just like froze and then goes back to normal. I don't know if my stream catches it or not, but it's been happening.
Huh. I wonder if that's when you're like glitching and it's like kind of stalling in like where my game will stall and then it'll just kind of go back to acting normal.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I wonder if that can be seen in my stream too. Alright, now I got at least a piece of gear and everything. Vinny, get this. Get this. My damage is 17.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Right.
But my armor is 6,336. And then my health is 41. I have 250 million gold. Do you want some?
Sure.
I can't give you any. I would if I could, though. I want to take you to Wormshire, but I need to get this stuff to do it. What are we working on? There we go. Yeah. Oh, dude, there's a thing here. We got. Oh no.
Huh, what?
Ah.
Oh, I see.
So different. I have great power within me too.
You know, I don't really know how I feel about my barbarian at the moment.
I have no control.
To be entirely honest.
It sounds troubling.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me.
Because I feel weak, but I also feel strong. But I feel like neither.
What?
I don't know.
Why not? What do you mean? What don't you know? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. Come in. Okay then. Okay, let me just miss one opportunity to get food. Oh, I think you left already. But I think I accidentally passed up an opportunity to get free food. I didn't have to cook. Came in saying, do I want to go and bring my mom food? And I now don't know if to like go like Taco Joe's and buy food and eat on the way there and give her food, or like just bring her food, or take her to Walmart, get some things. Oh, go get her food, take her to Walmart, and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to quite risk it.
Hey, Penny, I found a thingy over here.
Yes?
It's just a legendary. A legendary popped out of nowhere and on the ground. I'm not even kidding you. Like, you gotta go watch my stream. Like, I remember it like I know, like, I was gonna say at 1 hour 39 minutes, if you want it. It just popped out of nowhere onto the ground. Like, the hell? That's crazy. And it's just like a little bit better version of the one I have.
Oh, that's good.
And not really.
I'm gonna head back.
And a little
I'm
bit.
gonna head back to the home. I'll let you do the plot a little, because I'm gonna see if my dad's still here and ask exactly what he meant.
Okay.
So I'm back, but I might not. I might not be. I don't know. Ugh.
And this guy's...
Nope.
This guy's taking forever. There we go. Just die already.
You know what I really... Well, my dog just pissed me off. He proceeded to walk into my room. Well, he's my door cracked, so he proceeded to poke it open with his door and stare at me and watch me snap my fingers and point out the door, and he just stares at me for a bit second and then leaves.
To the Drowned Temple. Our mission lies there.
The hell?
So now my door's open.
What the hell? And now he's like, hey.
That was a very good
Oh,
chance.
sorry. I think he... My bad, I just skipped that whole thing again.
I don't care. If you want to, you can skip something. Because I might end up skipping it just because I want to read something. I don't know what I just did. Where's the strength thing? God damn it, I just got a shield that gave me plus strength. Ooh! So this thing actually gives me plus 4 maximum fury.
Yes.
It's nice. Very nice. And here I was just about to get rid of it. And then I read that one key detail and immediately made me keep it. Wait.
I mean, it's only 4.
But it's still 4. I'm low level to the point that it actually doesn't really matter. It's basically the same as so I'm gonna guess Fury remains at 1. Considering I increased it by 4 and I'm at 5 at the moment.
I believe you're right on that.
So I just got the answer. My dad actually meant, not picking up food, but just delivering food that's already been made at home. So, trip that I don't really want to go on, especially
Just basically going to see your mom.
I won't see him.
And giving her food.
I won't see him. At most, I'll get a soda.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized the swords I made could have probably had maximum fury increase, but I didn't actually take the time to look at them. Because the game doesn't seem to tell you the stats of the weapon you're hovering over. It tells you the weapon you are holding in your hand instead. But, like, I would prefer to see the stats of the weapon I'm hovering over than the stats.
You have to hit... You have to hit square to compare it.
Yeah. I kind of wish it was more or less, you see what you have, what you're looking at, and then you hit square to compare it and see what your stats are for that weapon are. Kind of like how Borderlands does it.
Yeah, it's a little nicer. This game's a lot nicer on the PC, personally, but because that's how it is on the PC. Like you go over an item and it'll show you the stats, and then like above it, it'll show you what you have equipped.
that's usually how PC games that are ported onto the consoles usually are.
We were so sure we could beat whatever traps the
But
ancients
in
had
this
laid
one,
for
you
two
actually have to
mobbers.
go and like.
The dead bodies of my friends testify to the folly of our
different. It's
arrogance.
weird.
Yeah, I
It's
understand why
We'll
it's
be dead
different, just
soon as
because,
well.
especially
Our
since they first
greed
made
was
it
our
originally for a
downfall.
PC design, but then they realized, hey, we can release on here and get more money, and make a lot more people happy. And so they can, oof, lost my words there for a moment. Okay, yeah, I've lost my words. I gotta rethink them. You know one thing I've noticed about myself?
What's that?
That I switch between calling you Hard Rocker 87 and Ted.
Yeah, I go between calling you Vinny and Gamer because I'm trying to get used to more calling you Gamer, but like while we're streaming. But it's kind of hard because then I don't want to do it in real life. But I'm pretty good about separating that stuff.
Yeah, same here. But like, I'm imagining the day that we're like,
oh yes, it's a goblin.
But right now, I'm imagining the day that we're IRL, and I said, oh, so hey, Hard Rocker 87. You said, yeah, Gamer, and then we stared at each other for a moment, realizing we just said this IRL at a family gathering or something like that.
Oh no, he's getting away! It happens. It's happened. Oh no, he's gonna get away. We gotta kill the goblin. You better drop one of those portals. Booty. No, we want to go through the portal. Yay! No, he got away.
I thought we just killed him.
Nope, he got away.
Oh.
You'll know. When you kill them, they explode.
Oh! I accidentally de-equipped my shield for that entire battle.
What?
I accidentally had my shield de-equipped for that entire battle.
Sorry, Vinny, I had to get out of there.
It's fun. I'm a barbarian.
Oh.
A lot of defense. Well, I guess that's going to be something normal to have a high defense but not a high attack for starting off.
Kinda.
So I've yet to actually see my attack be higher than my defense. Or at least notice it.
Well, when you get strength, it gives you the attack and defense, but I think it gives you more attack than it does defense, and pretty much most of your stuff that you're gonna get is gonna give you strength, armor, and vitality.
I was going to say something, but then I thought about saying it, and then I remember, you know, you're one of those people who would comment on it, and then so I probably shouldn't say it.
Oh, I know what. I messed up. We're in the totally wrong area.
I like how my barbarian has a nice little meat cleaver.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You knew that. Getting ambushed by these gold.
What'd you do? Good job, you brought all these guys here. Barbarians aren't allowed up here.
Meh.
Just
you know who
kidding.
you're talking to? You're talking to Grognik Barbarian. You're pushing
Yeah.
Petty Monkey.
Oh my god. You could have been Grognak and I could have been Conan. Conan, the Barbarian.
True. You want to
Would
switch
have been the
me?
Barbarian brother. No, I already had it.
Our enemies are
It's too soon, you know what I mean?
Too soon to switch.
Too soon.
We must hold them here while the keys to the Holy Temple are hidden away from their leader.
I must mourn
Resolve must not
Hodred's
falter,
death
and
for
will
a
surely
little
die
while
to the
longer.
last man.
True, true, true. Ooh. So with my frenzy, I have a chance to throw. With each attack, has a chance to throw a piercing axe. I don't, I'm gonna return to the town. I'm gonna get myself my food.
Food?
My food.
Food?
Yeah.
I want some food. Warrior's Rest, and he ain't even here for it.
came back, and two things. First, I almost put barbecue sauce on my hot dog. Well, I almost put barbecue sauce on my brat. What the hell? Okay, get this out of there. And I
only heard half
accidentally.
of what you said.
What?
I only heard half of what you said.
I almost accidentally put barbecue sauce on my hot dog instead of ketchup.
Oh, that's actually pretty tasty.
Yeah, I've never tried it. And I don't exactly want to start experiencing new flavors today. Like recently,
I actually usually brush barbecue sauce on them while I'm grilling them.
but yeah, I don't remember ever trying it, so I didn't exactly want to experience a new flavor. Especially when there was only 2 left, and I'd rather not accidentally discover I don't like this flavor when that was the only I had. And upon walking to my room, one of my brats, well, both my brats actually proceeded to slide. So a lot of ketchup dropped onto my floor, and I almost lost the brat. So, you know.
Harley would have been happy.
Pemer would have been happy. Harley wasn't around. Pemer was right there. Let's see,
Rise, my brothers! Rise and do battle!
Glad you came to the party.
Right now curious about how many more viewers I would have, or how much more often I would have viewers compared to YouTube versus Twitch. But then again, with
Say what?
I'm actually curious about how much more often would I get viewers if I were to stream on Twitch compared to YouTube. But then again, Twitch is much more demanding with what you stream. Excuse me. Not much more demanding on what you stream and what you show in your videos, and also with them, yeah, it's much more organized to the point you might not accidentally discover a cool streamer.
No matter.
Because you're pretty strict with finding out what game you want to watch and not watch.
The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood.
Did she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after
Yeah,
all
I kind of
these
like
years?
YouTube better because I can just, if something cool happens, I can go back. I don't have to like click it right away. I can go back and edit it if I want.
Yeah.
And
I actually don't even know how you
clip.
cook things on Twitch.
You have to have somebody. You have to have your app open and or have somebody clip it for you. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to have someone clip it for you.
Promised to restore their power, but instead turn them into misshapen creatures.
and sent them to war against us. We may die,
Yeah, if I remember
but not
correctly, you actually have
before
to have
she
someone else
is
click
sent
for you.
back to the
A lot
burning
of people will say,
hells.
because a lot
Well,
of
like,
streamers... Continue.
I think you could clip it on your, like, if you're sitting there on, like, and you have your app open and you're, like, you know, managing your stream via your app, your Twitch app. I think if you were, like, you could clip it yourself, but it's not one of those things that, like, you'd have to put the controller down and clip it real quick and do it, like, take care of it real quick, and I'm not gonna deal with that in the middle of a game. And something like Diablo, or something cool happened, we're in the middle of, like, a rift, I can't just stop playing and clip. So it's usually easier just to have somebody go, you know, somebody there that you can be like, hey, clip that real quick. Which is usually a designated moderator that's sitting there and clipping it.
Yeah. So is it important to actually repair your shit?
What?
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's how you sound sometimes, man.
Well then, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if that's how I
I
sound
don't
in my
know
audio.
either. I don't know if it's like just my party or like coming through just my end. I don't know. But I have like you're like cutting in and out
Yeah, I don't know either.
sometimes. And then like you make like this really loud like noise when you come, like when it finally comes back from cutting out, and it's like I don't know what it is, what's causing it, but it hurts like a motherfucker. Savage. Repair. Kill stuff. I can't teleport to you while you're in town.
Yeah, I know. I guess weapons also don't really matter what they look like compared to how fast they swing, just because well, you can switch what they look like around.
Yeah. It's nice. It doesn't matter what your gear looks like, 'cause you can switch it all.
Yeah.
You don't get stuck with something looking crappy just because it has better stats, which is nice.
But you're still pretty much limited to what it looks like because of... Yeah. But you're still pretty limited to what it looks like, so... Because if you don't like what the items look like in your selection, then, you know, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah. And you get a chance of dying it, but you only really get so many options as far as dies go, but some of them are pretty cool dies.
We must get to them.
Okay, now my character's actually pretty badass.
I'm not right there. You're at level 17?
Yeah.
Fools, you
Ooh,
cannot
I'm 4
keep the
behind
sword
you.
from me.
This is bad.
Close to catching up. I almost caught up.
Well, it is always easier to catch up to someone if you're below them, just because, well, you don't need as much experience as they do, so upon them trying to gain a level could involve you getting close way much so, like, yeah.
Oh, I know. I know.
I just can't words today. Or any day.
You know, I was like that the other day. Yesterday. I just couldn't do like it didn't matter. I was just like not in the right kind of state of mind for some reason. I was just doing like dumb shit, not thinking about it.
Is this something not good to be doing while you're in a hardcore seasonal character?
Pretty much. But whatever. You just go with it.
Right. So I have Monday off.
Oh yeah? What for?
You know, I knew what it was just at the beginning of today, but you know, it kind of just slipped my mind. So it's like one of those things that it's like important, and I should know about it and should care about it, but you know, I just don't really care. Almost died there.
Me too.
Redneck the Barbarian is the best barbarian. That's a lie at the moment.
It's a ruby.
The hilt of a sword fell from the
Oh,
sky
nice.
and
I got a new
glows with
action skill.
enchantment.
We found it. I left Virgil to
my
guard
bad.
it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, is that what I think? Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. But it makes me have lower fury. But it is higher damage. Shield. It has everything with green up. Oh, the middle is the only thing that only has one. Well, everything else has 3 green up arrows. So I might as well use it for a little bit. And it glows. I'm never gonna say it. Now I'm more barbarian-like.
Damn, it's not here.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friend.
Should I really care? I feel like I should be caring.
I must get back to Kane's house.
Should I care about that?
Eh. You don't have to. I mean, I think you could pretty much piece together what's going on, just maybe not why. Hold on. Oh wait, don't do that.
Do what? You know, you said that.
Accept that. Don't accept that.
I don't say anything. Tried. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay still since I don't know what's going on at the moment.
You can come back. No, there is. I started an event, and I decided I wanted to go grab a warm cup of coffee instead of trying to drink a cold cup before we started that. But if we started it, I couldn't leave. So I'll be right back.
That was weird. Just said the broadcast has stopped, so I don't know how I should feel about that. But clearly I'm still broadcasting. regret that. I do like how you can complete other chapters of the seasonal, even though you don't have it unlocked.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I did kind of like that.
Oh.
It's your choice, Cain. Either use your heraldric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
All this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything.
Well then.
Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die.
Come in.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
Well then.
Christian.
If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
Nah.
Do not blame yourself.
All your fault.
Magda is the one who must pay for Cain's death.
Magda and her master Belial. The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the
You
shadow
can't do
rises.
anything that someone's speaking.
Did you skip what my character was gonna say
Man,
because I
angel
said
of God,
something?
we must find him and
Maybe.
restore his memory.
When my power erupted, I
That's
saw into
cool.
Magda's mother in an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
I
You
do
can't
not
skip
fear her.
something. You can't do something without skipping. You have to listen to the dialogue. But if you're in something, you can listen to the dialogue as you do shit.
Yeah,
It's annoying.
it's weird.
It's weird. Very weird.
Come in.
I feel more like Grodnik, this sword.
Oh. I think we went the wrong way.
I don't think so.
Ah! Oh no! What the hell was that? It's like things.
I'm progressing further in the plot, by the way.
Okay.
I'm also walking into some spider eggs.
See?
I don't know how good or bad that is, but I just don't care. Oh, spiders!
It's like a demonic version of things. My other one died.
My queen sings.
My other character I was playing died finally. Made it almost 40 hours of gameplay without dying. With some luck.
So Ted.
Yeah.
I've been thinking.
Still in the beginning area. You haven't gone very far.
I've been thinking of recording a Let's Play of Borderlands.
Oh yeah?
Both the pre-sequel and the Handsome Jack collection. Well, the entire Handsome Jack collection. You in?
What was that?
I'm planning on doing a Let's Play of the entire Handsome collection. You in?
Okay.
Okay. That includes the pre-sequel.
I know.
You can quit at any time, and I'll just do solo from that point on.
Oh, I still haven't even fully beaten that one, and I still like kinda want to.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I
mind
haven't beaten
starting
it
with
either.
that one.
I've started it and got like all the characters made and everything, and then I just stopped and then got the Handsome collection.
There it is. There it is. Hide out in the corner and smoke right quick.
So what are we supposed to
Don't
do
be
in here?
calling spiders over here, dude. I'm trying to smoke. Well, I'll get you back for that.
So on your first night of gaming, how far did you actually get?
When
You first started out your seasonal hardcore character?
like, how far did I get in my character or seasonal progression? Both.
I guess. Well, I mean, your first episode, like your first stream.
Oh, I got to Act 2. Almost through Act 2. When I started my second stream, I had to kill the final boss for Act 2, and then I finished the rest of the game. Oh no, I'm gonna fucking die.
Already?
Hello? Yeah, 'cause my game keeps fucking just stopping. Like, it just freezes and glitches. I just got stuck there. Couldn't even use any of my abilities or nothing. I was trying.
Wait, did you just die?
Yeah, I told you I died.
Oh shit. Well, what you want to play now? Monk again, or are you going to select something else?
I don't know. Keith, what should I play? Yeah, I know.
It's kind of annoying. I have a slight headache, and I don't know why I have a slight headache.
Alright then. Go with this. Alright, Benny, invite me.
I don't show up on you? That's weird. Let me guess, you're a barbarian. I don't know. What are you?
What?
What are you?
I'm a crusader.
I thought you said you didn't like the Crusader very much.
A new ally has joined.
Yeah, but I just figured I'd give it a go.
Okay. So at what point do you think we should up the difficulty? That is me.
What?
Excuse me. At what point do you think it'd be good to up the difficulty? When you actually get to my level. If you want to join in.
When I thought I did.
No. Oh, you are, but you're not like with me to get experience.
Yeah, I know, cause look at my health.
Oh. Go talk to the guy in town.
I know. That's what I was doing.
Spawn in. You know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, there's a spider. Oh, okay, you're right there still.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm watching you. I fucking hate when like bugs crawl on me.